Hello everybody and welcome to Bloodgrounds, a tactics RPG, possibly a bit of roguelite in there as well. It is, a Gladiator game, you can probably get that vibe already. But in we shall go. Let's see what it's all about. Okay. A decade of peace following the Second Ember War settles across the Holy Empire of Proventia. Okay. The living is easy for the wealthy and manageable for the poor. People once again turn to games for entertainment. The war, however, rages on. The ones called gladiators. Men and women alike, hardened by constant fights, engage in never-ending battles against one another. Some dream of freedom, fortune, while others hope for eternal, everlasting glory. Some, however, burn with inextinguishable rage, a hatred so focused that it could cut through even the most resilient armors like butter. But you knew about all that, didn't you? As a boy, you were cast into the arena beside your noble father, condemned by Emperor Damus II, of course, for crimes your father never committed. You were forced to watch as he perished on the warm sand. Since then, you have fought, and you have killed, doing what you must to survive. And today marks the end of your service as one final challenge stands between you and your freedom. Okay. Do you want to view the tutorial? I do. The heart of the game is turn-based arena battles fought on a battle grid. The goal is to defeat the enemies before your gladiators perish. The unit order is displayed in the initiative track at the top of the screen. Okay. Left to right with the order determined by initiative. Active unit is indicated by a glowing yellow frame. Gotcha. Got an interesting visual style here. We've got clearly 3D models that were turned into pixelated images. Okay. Like a 2D, 3D type of thing. This is your selected unit's basic information. Health is life points. Armor is a spendable stat that reduces incoming damage on top of health. Restored at the start of every battle. Okay. Move points is the range. Action points determines the number of actions. Standard stuff for a tactics game. Move the selected unit on the grid. Each movement costs movement points. If they pass or move away from an adjacent enemy, they will take an opportunity to attack, reducing your unit's health by 5%. Interesting. So moving out of melee range is just a flat 5% damage taken, huh? Abilities are the core of combat. Yes, using them costs action points. Fully restored at the start of every turn. Weapon are linked to the weapon, classes are linked to the class, and consumable is linked to utility items that cost no AP. Gotcha. Audience quests up here are optional tasks that you can complete. You can get the reward if you do so. And then camera controls, game speed, everything like that. We can figure that out. All right. Well, good deal. So what do we have? We have the ability to... Do we really have the ability to do it? No. I was going to say in any order. That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Attack a target using both weapons has a chance to bleed. Contempt. Does 50% more damage to units afflicted with negative status effects. Okay. Getting some last spell vibes, not only from these portraits up here, but just by the verbiage here a bit. So here's the thing is we can't get into melee range. Do we have any range attack? Jump to an empty space, damaging all targets past. That sounds like it's going to include allies. So, I don't think we want to. All abilities, yep, follow specific targeting patterns. When selected, hover over the range. Your cursor changes to sword icon, indicating that you're currently using the ability. All right, if you're able to use it, they will be highlighted in red. All affected units and objects will also be highlighted. So presumably, yeah, see how it's highlighting my ally. So we can't move him out of the way because it is your turn. This costs 1. So we could poof. We can teleport up there. That costs an action point, but it doesn't cost a movement point. So we can just scooch up here, and then we can do a little bit of a chop. A little bit of a chop, trying to apply bleed to this thing. Once you complete all your desired actions with a unit, you can choose to pass. If you end a turn without moving, using abilities, or consuming items, you gain a stack of guard. Okay, that's good to know. So if you just pass a turn, you get a 50% damage reduction for a turn. That's good to know. we're just gonna do that. Wait. Oh, I still have movement. Do I care? You seem like you'd be a tankier guy. That doesn't seem like it. You have 3 armor. But I feel like, yeah, we'll just leave you here. Alright, what do we got? Attack a target with a swift sword slash. Can apply bleed. Throw a rope at the first target in line. Pull yourself to it. You have a chance to apply vulnerable, which is a damage increase. Damage and push the target in front of you. If it collides with an obstacle or another unit, do additional damage and apply stun. I do really like the sound of that. We could bonk and then do the rope rush, and that's kind of funny. Because we'll pull ourselves to it no matter what. It's just the dinkiest little, yeah. Dinkiest little thing I've seen, man. Create a trap, which can inflict a snare. Like, I know that I have move points, but I kind of want myself here. Should I not? I think I'm fine with being here. Do we have the ability to shoot you from here? It doesn't look like it. Hefty range, but not quite enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, a unit standing on this space... Well, the unit is standing on a space with this status. They have an increased evade chance. Kind of like the sound of that for our archer. So the issue is you're blocking my line of sight. Yeah, that does seem to be a problem. We could kind of like block this path a little bit. It just sounds fun. Because otherwise we can't really do anything else since there is no shooting through dudes. And we want to leave you on that spot. It's a little Giga Chat, I can't lie. Oh, you have an AoE. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. I should have spread out, definitely. Okay, lesson learned on that one. This guy is... Oh, we can actually see their moves. And they have phalanx as well. So even like an X formation is a little bit tricky for that. I think we just go in and smack. But then we run away. Chop. Or we just kill. Gain additional action points on pickup lasting for a turn. We could do that and then like, what? Escape artist? Do I have the ability to cast this more than one time? Maybe. We'll just cast it in place, get a little bit of the extra. I mean, favor of health, restore 10% max HP on pickup. What's your movement? 4, 1, 2, 3. Of course it is. Of course it is. You son of a gun. You wicked so-and-so. We could grab this heal, but we could also like go up here and yoink ourselves up there. Because we don't have a whole lot of good movement options here. But here's what we're going to do. Consumable items, one-time use. Yep. Let's just throw that there for a sec. Grab the little heal. Move right like that. All right. I don't really have a lot to do with the action points. Like, there's not much I can do to just chill. You are in a weird spot. We could theoretically do this. Is that a line of sight issue? Okay. Movement of 4. 1, 2, 3. We can just run. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just get you the hell out of the way. Oh, the AoE cleave. Well, still probably going to be better than what they would otherwise be able to do. I could have stayed in and had a chance to dodge, I guess, but like, man. Yeah, they're just very, very flexible with their movement there. We could teleport up here and just do a little bit of a dash in. Additional action point. I think I'm fine. Just do that and then run. Defeat the last enemy with it. Why did everybody cheer? What did I do? I didn't even look at what the thing was there. Maybe everybody's just happy. I mean, and we have no more points. Get out of there. Chill. We could use a potion, but I don't think we really need to do that at this point. Theoretically knock him into the wall that way. And then our armor's already been spent. We could heal. I don't think it matters. 38 to 40. Okay. Honestly? Just kind of go for it. All right. We got a cutthroat. Ooh, rare. Is this a consumable? Yes. That should have been a weapon ability as well. On this day of Anno Tiragus 350. Yes, your quota was finally met, and you have at last set foot on the outside of the arena for the first time in 19 years. Left with nothing but the wounds of a sack of gold and the faint memory of the place you once called home. We beat it! You head south of the capital to the small coastal town of Maravento, and Saint left you by your late father, the only place outside the walls that you know of. Your fighting days are over, but now you can use your knowledge and inheritance to act as a patron, recruiting warriors to aid your cause. You will bide your time until the day you fulfill the oath you made to your father and yourself to kill the Emperor and destroy his legacy. Oh, baby. Banner customization? Okay. You know, I'm going to go ahead and take a moment, make something. I'm just clicking through these quick so you can see some options before I pause and then, you know, pick something. One moment. All right. We have created the mighty banner for the Blood Guzzler clan, estate, rather. There we go. Good morning, Patronus, and welcome back to Maravento. Isn't it a beauty? It's quite empty now, with some forgotten souls here and there. A sad sight indeed, but try to see it through my eyes, Patronus, all this potential. Look past the bricks and the sun-faded roofs. At the core, there's still life in here. Whoops, sorry. You can draw on the experience you gain by fighting in the arena to assemble your own team of gladiators. Surely your knowledge for tactics. With your knowledge for tactics, your team will rise to the ranks of the arena tournaments in no time. Yeah, sure. And through your generous patronage, we could restore Maravento to its former glory. I'd look to invest in some crucial infrastructure first. An infirmary is necessary. Not made of stone, are they? Maybe a market? And have a word with the city planner at the town hall. Or an inn. Oh, you misunderstood, friend. The inn is the place to hire gladiators. I'm sure Wix would give us a good price. Quite fond of me, you know. Okay. You gave me a lot of options, but hey, what do you want? Goat head. You come to pay what you owe. I've come to talk business, Decora. My new patron requires your services. Not opening a new tab. Oh, I recognize you. Famous child of the pit, yeah? Can it be? I remember hearing stories about you as a little girl. It's a terrible thing you lived through. Yep. What I own is at your service, warrior, now and forever. What is it you need? We are in need of some flesh that can stop steel. Any of those? Some poor souls back there. No hope in stopping steel. Take what you got. All right. New ones every day. We have Flame/Earthquake. Holy crap. Magus. What is going on here? So this is the class? I guess this is the class, maybe? Secular? You could take a secular or a non-secular. Okay, you can see like the future abilities here that we could get. Yeah, these are it. Yep, class abilities. These are kind of unique passives that they themselves have. Understood. Throw a net. I mean, I'm assuming we probably would just want all three of them, but I'm just kind of getting a vibe for what they will be. Throw a net over the first target in line, applying snare and bleed. Okay. Create a banner in an empty space, granting armor to allies within a pattern. Okay. That's good enough for me. We'll learn in there. Must admit the estate, like the town itself, has seen better days, Patronus. Once a beautiful place, sprawling with life. Your late father, my oldest friend, made sure that the common houses were just taken care of as taken care of as the main halls. But alas, time fades. Everything equally as well. Isn't that so? Worry not, my dear friend, as you have me on your side. With my help, we'll restore it back to its golden days, brick by brick. I'll have to hike down to Maravento soon. All the equipment is either rusted, broken, or missing. I've done it. I got a potion. Alright, so we can go to the world map there. I mean, sure, it wasn't that bad before. Here's a world map from the cold northern mountains. Yep, you can select from the currently unlocked arenas and challenges. Understood. I do know what a map does. Each age introduces a new arena where you can send your gladiators to fight in glorious battles. Okay. Each arena will also offer its own set of challenges. It represents a single event within that arena, consisting of multiple battle steps with remedy steps in between. Challenges will vary in difficulty. Gotcha. Defeating the boss challenge advances you to the next age. So, almost like sounds like maybe a little Darkest Dungeon-y in that sense. Tuzar. I mean, you can preview your selected gladiators. Here you can preview the challenge steps awaiting your team of gladiators. I currently don't have any gladiators selected, I guess. Yep. Battle steps is the turn-based battle. Rest is rest. If gladiators fall before completing the challenge, you'll need to gather a new team. Okay. I mean, I will need to grab some. And here's the currently selected consumables. And then there's where we can start the challenge. So how do I select you to drag the gladiator's portrait down to the slot below? Everybody come with me. So for the consumable items, we can drag this stuff down there. This is a consumable? I wouldn't really assume so. Cannot be equipped on this gladiator class. Okay. So either of these it could. I mean, it's got to be. It's a tier 2. Damage of +4 with some crit chance and such. Rope rush. I'm going to go ahead and put it on you. I feel like, because you can at least zip in there. Gloves, health, experience gain. We gave you the weapon, so I'm going to give you the extra gloves as well for the likelihood of keeping you alive. We probably don't lose our equipment. If we die, I would guess. All right. Out we go. Begin. Special objects can be found scattered across the arenas. Activate every few turns. I see. Every 4 turns, it's going to do that effect. We got Pummel. We could throw down this. +4 armor max and armor to an ally. kind of movement you got? You got 3? I feel like part of me wants to just kind of like chill then for a turn. You are an... Okay. Single target in range. You got a little bit of range on that. What about you, I guess? First enemy in a line. You can move 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. Alright then, punk. Alright then, punk. We could stall and get the extra boost. We could also... Like, we could run up there and then start smacking, I guess. Mark him. Slice him, slice him. Yeah, screw it. We got the armor. Mark. Sure. And then we will end. Earthquake. Damage and pull targets caught in a pattern 1 space towards you. Whoa. Oh. It's a range. It's a pretty good range there. Just getting the vibe here. Yeah, like I can't really get that to work. We could Earthquake. +1 stun. 20% chance to stun. I mean, if you can run down here and attack anyways, I guess maybe that's in the best interest for us. There's a chance to stun. Bring it. Ah! What a surprise. It did not work. Yep. You got, at least you had the armor, you know? Ow. Armor as well. So you are totally gonna die. I mean, we might as well just pummel. Yeah, I think we just pummel. Oh, the area of opportunity is just boom, 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 boom. It's not, diagonals don't count. Oh. That was a dodge. That's messed up. Okay, I did not know that diagonals were not part of an attack of opportunity range. That's good intel. Ugh. Seems like it's about to go off. But theoretically, the fight just ends here. Let's go! Works for me. Audience quest apply snare 4 times? Snare 4 times. That's a lot of times. What's the range on this? Really not. Throw a net over the first target in a line? I wish we could go back, but I don't think we can, but I really want to know if this works. 1, 2, 3. It seems to imply that we could hit, yes. There. And we do actually get to apply the snare. You know, hip hip hooray. This is an interesting potential snare for the spider. Like, I don't know how intelligent the spider is. It's, you know, a spider after all. Alright. We'll try and get some snare triggers. I'm aware that I have an action point. You'll probably just end up... You just chill. We gotta farm a wee bit if we want to get these 4 snares for a random tier item. So the range on this is 4. But if we just move here, throw out the snare, and then move again, we should be fine. Same deal. We're stalling for snares. Snared. Owned. Alright. So who am I more worried about? Not like too worried about anybody, I guess. Especially with how kind of busted this snare is. I don't want to use up this. And I don't want to pull myself up there. You have 2 movements? 2 movement and 1, 2... 1, 2... Okay. So we could throw down the snare just to get the... just to guarantee that we'll be fine, I guess. And get our snare quest done. And then we'll go in and actually do some murder. I'm hoping that this is not worth... Or this is worth 75 gold in a random tier item. My hunch is it will be. You only have 2 movement. That's really bad. Ooh, that was cute. Do a move right there. Oh, that worked out really well. So you are no longer snared. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw the snare out, move up here, chop a spider, end a turn. I could say don't remind me about that, but like, it's probably good. I'll still have movement after this, is the thing. Whee! So we can just scooch, theoretically, like right here would be fine. Increase damage dealt by 50%. Oh, we could have actually, like, picked that up, moved back, bang, bang. But I think this is... Okay. Attack of opportunity still works when tethered. That... You know what? That makes sense. Why wouldn't it, right? It's not like it's grappled or whatever, which then I'd be like, I'm not entirely sure. That doesn't reach? 1 to 3? Dude, get some... You need to be able to move more than this, because it's like your attacks are so bad for friendly fire. I mean, thankfully, we just get a chill there. We're going to go and get the kill. So, when you say 4 turns, is it for every movement? Because the thing is, we don't really need to... We don't need to greet it, right? Like, we just can go in here and smack you, and your head can fly off. Like, we don't need to greet it, right? We got our quest done. We already did the greed thing. Rare helm. Armor up, luck chance, experience gain. Ooh. Move point up. But it's... I mean, I guess I could have my magic user with that, I suppose. Worn Hasta. Like, it's... No, you can't. I can't. You have to... You can only use magical weapons. Is that the idea here? Seems like it. Did get his helmet. Armor, +5 luck chance up. You're going to be up on the front lines a little bit more often, so I feel like that makes sense. Use a gun. God. I love the ladder there. And then, yeah, go ahead. All you. Town hall, build and upgrade various buildings. The feeling fun here at the place might work. Is the palace still paying you to sit on these steps? I can do it for free, and like you. Nothing I do is free. That'll bode well for your new friend here. Nice to see you, Vector Valance. Been a while, Bahir. It has, hasn't it? Need your help. Does business affairs have anything to do with the city? It does indeed, in fact. Then let's go inside. All right. Max level reached. Infirmary. Heal or cure gladiators for a price. Buy and sell equipment and consumables. Upgrade gladiators' class abilities. Okay, we actually have a lot of cash. Trainer of trainers. Maker of victors. You speak kindly, Bahir, yet my legend pales next to the one of our benefactors. Not many stories are more known across Proventia than that of this man, it's true. But Gedden, my friend, don't sell yourself short. Our Patronus chose wisely when he hired you. Hope they'll live up to the expectation. Patron, Academy's up and running. Here I can teach your fighters to be more efficient in battle. Yes. So they themselves can keep from getting killed by here. Ah, yes, diplomacy brewed in violence. Nicely put, my friend. That's... I mean, we have enough to just get all of these. A market. And an infirmary. If you don't mind taking the liberty to hire a medic, she's devoted her life to prolonging others. Order of the Crimson Hand, they call them. Bah, here I am. Talking to a lifelong warrior about clinicians. So, as you know, the infirmary is an invaluable asset for the arena. Like fruit, people go bad over time, but here they can stall that process a bit. Best stay clear of this place for now, unless you have some limbs to donate. Okay, so I'm going to first check this out. Unlockable at level 2. Start training. Plus 30 XP. So what's this ability? Push back all targets and damage enemy targets. Enemy targets receive extra damage. Okay. You're also pushed back up to 2 spaces. It's not quite what I'm needing right now for you. Dash through, dash forward, passing through and damaging all targets with a chance of applying haste to yourself. Okay. Rope them in. It's just the opposite of rope rush. Can yoink them. I do love a good yoink. Oh, wait. Unlockable at level 2, we actually have all these as potential as well. They're all level 2 things. Aegis. Defensive stance, provoking your enemies, increasing your armor, and applying taunt to yourself has a chance of removing your negative status. Okay, we can actually do that and move the tanky stuff over to you. Spear barricades. What else you got? Liquefy into a puddle and re-emerge a few spaces away. Okay, I can't lie, for your problem right now, that seems pretty useful. Conjure a localized storm within a pattern, creating electrified ground. When a user enters this space with a status, it has a 20% chance to be stunned. Wait. Are you sure you want to train with this gladiator? The gladiator is currently selected for a challenge. Oh. Okay, yeah. So we can't train them yet. Let's go check out the inn then. Maybe we can pick up somebody else. Agilis Vespis. Ooh, wow. Okay. Fire projectile that will heal allies and damage enemies. I mean, that seems great. You're also level 2 already. Spirit of the River. Summon a spirit on a targeted empty space. Every turn, it heals all adjacent targets. When destroyed, it applies malady to all targets in a pattern. Ooh. Interesting. I'm going to recruit you. Probably I'm going to just recruit all of these, because they're all unique classes, and that's interesting to me here. And I feel like, you know what, yeah, we'll send you to do some training for free. We have no extra training slots currently. Because we got some level 2s here that we could definitely go for. Damage the first enemy in a line and apply a random negative status effect. Heal all targets within a pattern. Heal yourself for a small amount. Pull the first target in a line towards you and heal them for a tiny amount. Honestly, it's pretty cool. Dash maneuver. Escape artist. Gotcha. So that's like the one we had in the tutorial area. You said magnificent, my friend. With your help, the market's sprawling with life once again. I hear my oldest friend. I thought I smelled you. Didn't they throw you into the Eversea? Well, but I can swim. My new patron, he's... Bahir, the man beside you, of course, needs no introduction. My word is any worth to you, Sand Warrior. I know that your father was a great man. And you become a greater man still. He's greasing you up so he can try and upsell you. Have you no shame, goat man? My offer this man is unquestionable. Well then, is your awe worth any discounts today? Oh, for you, my dears and brothers, of course. Choose. Okay. I'm gonna initiative up. Shop. Oh, this is my inventory. I was gonna say, like, this stuff is crap. Epic. Very expensive. Very expensive. Health, block, crit chance. Magic weapon, two-handed. I mean, like, I can't lie. I want this for my, the mage. Seems quite useful. Here's a question I have, though. You probably use a magic weapon. You don't use a magic weapon? Interesting. Nature-aligned rangers, utilizing primal techniques. Okay. Never mind, then. So I was going to say we might as well get it because we could have it on either. Like, we could get this and then put it on the healer, but... Some armlets. Oh, we got some quest completes. City event log is up here as well. And we can also just click all of these. Good to know. Apply invincibility on a single ally unit. Clearly those are going to be consumables, right? Random common equipment. Some podiums. Okay. Cool. Complete a novice challenge 3 times. I feel like let's check, we can unspent level points as well. Maximum move points, luck chance. I don't know what luck is here. I'm assuming there's crits or something. Oh, but then that's crit. Oh, wait, here we go. We can hover over there. I was like trying to hover over this. Chance to avoid damage that would otherwise be lethal and leave a unit with 1 health instead. Also, chance to avoid negative status effects. Okay, yeah. Gotta be honest. A movement point seems pretty useful. Plus 4 damage. Does... Okay, here's the thing. If I click this, does it say? It does. Do these scale with damage? I mean, this does. I guess I could go for you. Yeah, it says plus 10% health. Doesn't seem like it scales on a specific stat. We'll just grab that, though. It's an epic. It's gotta be good. And then we can go to the shop. We'll pick up this, and then we'll bring in you with a fancy new weapon. These mostly for safety. Is there a helmet here? No. Mechanical roots. Plain sandals. Healing received. Okay. That should be fine. Like, we could sell stuff. I'm not too worried about it right now. I think we're fine with who's there. We don't need to reroll and recruit. I think we have enough. Obrosdin. Okay. No gladiators in the infirmary. I guess I could, I guess I could just rest you here, but, like, I don't really care. I'm probably just gonna bring you, right? You're currently being trained. We could go boom, boom. Then bring in Etrusilla. That works for me. So where did I go to? Quarters. There we go. Feels like there's a better way to do this. Feels like we could just go out to the world map and then, like, when we go to Zahar or whatever. Easy, easy, medium. Let's do an easy challenge. Can only bring in one item? No, we just didn't have it yet. Prevents the next damage received. A teleport scroll seems really useful, just like whenever. Being able to just go... Whoop. Alright. Defeat 2 enemies with Palma Aperta. Go ahead and throw down the Signum. And then I think we chill for a turn. This has a range of 2 to 3, so you totally could... 1, 2, 3... Yeah, like, easily you could get in my way. We could move over here, and then it's 1, 2, 3. You can't. Yeah, we're just going to do this. We're going to let them come in for a moment. Oh, it has to be in range of you. Okay. Oh. And then chill. Okay. I guess the issue is thus. I don't think we can move through there, can we? No, we can't. We could use the teleport scroll already. I guess I didn't consider that this would probably have collision. We could play this, you know. Does it really matter? Like, because, like, if we move the Signum, we could go and poke. How much health do you have? 40? 40 with no armor. Yeah, it's like, it's less than desirable. I can't I can't lie. We can also scooch really far over here. We take 0 damage from that, at least. I'm not going to get used to that. I should, but I'm not going to. Can yoink. 8 to 10 damage to the first target. This has backstab. But here's the issue. Is if I do that, it's going to be the same deal. Where I'm going to get schmooved out. I don't think we need to waste an energy on the Vindicta here. I think we're better off just kind of doing that. We're already good on armor, but what's your movement? You can move 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. And then a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Just go right here. Seems logical. Poked. Weave. Palma Aperta. I mean, that's a lot of damage. It's like a slap. I don't think that quest, like, comes with us. That does so much damage. fatigue. Modifiers are special effects and conditions that impact the current battle. Okay. Annoying, but ultimately fine. What the hell is going on here? There. I think we just chill for a sec again. There's a lot of chilling on the first turn, and I know we don't have to, but it's kind of just like... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. But there's so many situations where it feels like I'm being rewarded for it. Like, so many situations where I feel rewarded for chilling. Should be fine. Oh, you're coming that way, huh? Yeah, like, I could run up there. Yeah, I could run up there, poke, tangle, and move one. I guess, yeah, there's... But, like, is it worth the attack of opportunity? Can you do more than one of these? Yeah, it's probably worth the attack of opportunity because then we don't have the risk of getting poisoned. Yeah, it's actually probably a good call. Like, tactically, because it just hits a little bit of our armor. It's less than if they were to get an actual attack off there. And it's not even going to be we're not going to be at risk anyways. We're just going to go up and... Oh. Oh! Or you're gonna miss. So, screw you then. Alright, never mind. At least we have a little bit of armor. Hopefully that 50% fail is a fail. You know, sentence. Not much benefit there. 1, 2, 3 is likely, followed by a 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't really need that extra armor. Like, we're chilling. I want to be able to actually, like, do some smacking. See, yeah. We did take a hit there. Here's what I'm going to do. We're just gonna absolutely own you. Use 2 consumables. Do we want to? Is that worth it? Is it a worthy trade? I don't know if I feel like I need to. I'm not doing that. With flame. Rest steps give you the ability to heal or mend your gladiators. Okay. You have the option to mend a single gladiator of your choice. Okay. Shared option, you can also choose one of the team-wide options. Everybody's at full health. You were the only one who wasn't, and I guess leveling up is a full heal, perhaps? Alright, this is notably spicier. Apply snare 4 times? That one's a little bit more interesting to me. I feel like I can justify a snare. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Do we chill? Also, can I, like, grappling hook to the wall, I wonder? Looks like nope. Yep, I guess a turn of chill. Gain additional action points on pickup. I mean, cool. Just gonna get in range of this. Because every turn we're gonna get extra armor and armor max, kind of forcing them to come to us. We're just getting so much value. We might get, yeah, I was gonna say, this is probably gonna happen. We did get a poison. That's not great. 5% of max health in a turn. Non-stackable. Persists between battles? That's messed up, dude. Okay. Ow. I mean, you're an archer. Does an archer have an attack of opportunity? In the same way? I'm assuming. We have no choice. If we want damage, we have no choice but to do a little bit of a... Is there a minimum range? So here's the thing is we don't want to move into a spot where they're going to get a clean this again. And they're able to hit one of us. We can at least make it so they can't hit both by sitting right here. Which is just, I think, going to have to be okay. We at least can force them to choose. Favor of movement. Oh. Yoink. Jesus. You're so busted. All right, fine. I've never once not been sure. Never once not been sure. You know. Yeah, that armor was quite helpful there. Okay, so they have a healer too. They elected to go for that anyway. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't. Okay. Got the ability to do a little bit of poke-a-poke. Is this burning? No. Throw out a snare. And then I'm going to scooch right back. Because I trust that you're going to take this one out. Maybe not. Should we have put a mark on? I guess we should have put a mark on. I was expecting more damage coming out from you, but a fool I am for expecting... So that would work. We can theoretically get a kill here. Jesus. 1, 2, 3. All right, you're going to be able to get a smack off, but that's just going to have to be okay. If you wanted, this one actually could move to a spot where we would get both of you hit, but then we're at least going to do the AoE heal. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's actually, like, really good for them. I mean, they're going to die. It's Stop it. We could heal, but why? 75 gold and a random tier item. It's probably worth the stall. Okay. You, just chill. Okay. Go for a heal. And yeah, we'll move you up to finish them off. But, like, we have to... The amount of turns we have to kind of throw here... Feel a bit too high. Okay. 38. I mean, we can't push it too much, but it's 75. Like, 75 gold, 75 gold, man. It's a big deal. And a random tier 1 item? I mean... We just need one more turn here. You can't move, so you shouldn't be able to reach either. He just broke a crate in anger. Oh, this is just... Oh, this is just the worst. Snare met. I don't really feel like entering this tile right now. So we'll just go over here. Like, you're going to have to go back to the... Here's the thing. Do I enter the tile? Does this count as entering the tile? This is for science. Sure does. I kind of assumed, but I just... It's nice to know. Crit, but no dice. Because, like, and there's some games where movement abilities, if you, like, moved through the space, technically doesn't count. Could have healed. But doesn't matter. Ba-bang! Head Smasher Hammer. Academy. We got... You're up at level 2. So you can unlock one of these abilities. Okay, that's pretty cool. Music back at town is a lot louder. The Royal Prefect was here earlier asking about our license and other assortment of parchments. Interested in your business in Marvento as well. Well, it can only mean the Emperor's taking notice, which reminds me, I've heard rumors from the capital. Heard that augurs, they're at least brave enough to speak, claim that he's gone completely mad, that he has become paranoid and cruel. Father always used to say that Damas was... once a kind-hearted young man without a trace of malice in him, but everything changed when he inherited the throne. Perhaps the weight of his position finally caught up with him, and the burden was immense. But of course, rumors are just that, rumors, and no justification for human cruelty, especially not after what he did to Master Civius, your father. Okay. Thanks for the 105 gold. I appreciate it. So yeah, we have that. Is there? We've got Arkham. So we've got like an archer. Gotcha. Just for the sake of, different character. What do you got? Naturalist. Armor down, damage mult up, damage received up. Chance of getting a move point after killing enemy. I mean, holy crap. Very cool. That is going to be where I call it here for today. I don't know how much more is necessarily in the demo. Is this a demo or did I buy the game? I can't remember these days. Yeah, it is a demo. Comes out on November 5th. It is really not very far away at this point, but this is a pretty impressive demo, honestly. I really enjoyed it. I think, yeah, it scratches that kind of like darkest dungeon-y itch last spell. Like it feels like a kind of combination of those two games in a bit of a way, with a little bit of just good old-fashioned gladiating. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are really interested in this one. I quite like it. So go check it out. Link at the top description. Yeah, I mean, they said roguelite elements. I feel like it's one of those situations where it's like, since it's vaguely like Last Spell and Darkest Dungeon, and those, for some reason, are allowed to call themselves roguelites, and we've all just agreed on that, then this technically is one too, I guess. So, like, there you go. It's one of those situations where it's more that, like, fans of roguelites probably would be a fan of this more than this truly being a roguelite itself. But, you know, permadeath characters and everything, it's got some elements there for sure. Definitely a game with crossover with those fans. But that's going to do it here for today. Bloodgrounds, link at the top description. My name is Retramation. Cover indie games every single day, typically with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. Huge fan of turn-based tactics, though, in general. So, hey, check out the channel if any of that sounds interesting to you. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.